Hi everyone, my name is Daisy Lopez, and today I will be discussing plastic and why we should reduce the use of it. First off, I will be discussing the damages plastic does to the environment as well as ourselves and our well-being. Secondly, I will be discussing the benefits of switching over to non-plastic items, reusable items. And lastly, I will be discussing on how you can do this. I understand it is a whole different lifestyle, but it's not something that happens from one day to another. So I will be discussing on how to switch over to non-plastic slash reusable items as well as how I have done it over the years since I've started doing it. Um, so like I said, the first thing I'm going to be talking about is the damage that plastic does to the earth and ourselves. So I did not know that plastic was a big deal or did a lot of damage to our planet until Save the Turtles came about. That's when plastic started being looked at in a negative light, and as it should, because it's not good for anything. It is used often. It is used in our day-to-day lives. Um, but yeah, since Save the Turtles came out, everybody has been keeping a close eye on plastic, and almost everybody has tried to reduce it. Because of Save the Turtles, it all started off with plastic straws. That's how it started off. People would be like, oh, well, I'm going to buy metal straws instead of plastic straws because that helps. But people started realizing that that wasn't the only issue going on with the plastic. So they've expanded it. They started buying reusable cups and not water bottles, like the plastic, one-time use water bottles. And people started switching over to reusable things. Uh, Plastic kills sea life, as you can see on my second bullet point right there. When there's so much plastic that we use that ends up in the ocean, so much of it. Um, Sea animals end up eating that, and that kills them, which is not good when fishers try to go fish or it's just bad, very bad. Uh, there are animals that eat the plastic, yet they still live, and we end up consuming them. Those animals that ended up consuming that plastic, we end up consuming that plastic from them. So that's bad for our health as well. And when trying to get rid of the plastic that we have produced here on Earth, we burn it. By burning it, we create emissions because carbon dioxide gets released into the air because they're made from petroleum products. So that just messes up the environment even more. Global warming, we've all heard about it. Plastic does not help it. Also, it damages the aesthetic value of tourist spots. Once plastic waste begins to accumulate, tourists don't want to travel to those places because they're not as aesthetically pleasing as as they were once before. So that affects the economy because most places that are tourist attracted places require require money from those tourists. So once tourists stop going there, their economy is going to plummet. So plastic does not only affect the turtles as it first started out when everybody started gaining once plastic started gaining attention by everybody. It does not only affect the turtles, it affects us directly as well. Maybe it doesn't right now, but it will years from now. That is not good. We're slowly digging ourselves into a deeper hole, so we need to stop that now. The benefits of going non-plastic is you save money because there are places, maybe not as much right now in person, but definitely online, where you can buy reusable and non-plastic items. There are online websites dedicated specifically to reduce the use of plastic. Just like such as, changing out your plastic tube of toothpaste for toothpaste that's not packaged in plastic, as well as shampoo bottles that are bars of shampoo instead of shampoo being packed in plastic, and so on and so on. It saves time because, as I said, um, you don't have to go to the store to keep buying your plastic bottle of shampoo when you can just order it online and it gets to your home. There are places where you can subscribe to it monthly, or you can get it sent to your house every 3 to 4 months, and that way you don't have to go to the store and waste your time. You always have it in hand because it's always being delivered to your house when you need it. It helps out our environment because I said you help out global warming, you help out our health. We're not going to eat plastic because we aren't producing as much plastic as we would. So not as many animals are eating plastic that we're going to eat. So we're not going to be eating that much plastic. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, become healthier. Because as I said, we consume plastic when animals we eat consume plastic from us. Ways to switch over to non-plastic. You can make your own products. That also saves you money making your own products. There, you can make your own deodorant by there's websites where you can go to figure out how to make your own products. It is I would not say it's a long process, but I would say it is a process that goes on over time and not something that's going to happen overnight. This is a lifestyle. It is going to be a little bit more difficult when you start off, but after you get going, it will get easier over time, and you will be thankful that you did end up switching over to non-plastic and reusable items. So as I've said before, you can go online and buy non-plastic products, just as I have. I have, instead of, like I said, buying the plastic tube of toothpaste, I went to this website called Bite.ly, and I'm not really sure how much it is. I'm pretty sure it's like $40 per every 4 months, and they sent me like a little glass case of dental floss, as well as a glass case of toothpaste. But the toothpaste is in little bites, and it's 2 per day. So it's 1 in the morning and then 1 when you go to sleep. And once those are over, they send me another one after there's 4 months, because they send me enough supplies for the 4 months, and I have a subscription. And also the same thing with like shavers. I stopped buying the plastic shavers, the disposable ones, and I bought like a $60 or $65 chargeable razor. So I've had it for maybe like a year or 2 now, and it's still works. And it saved me so much time and money from going to the store, as well as going to buy those razors just to dispose of them in like a week or 2, And also reduce, reuse, recycle. Whenever you go to Walmart, you get those plastic bags to fill up your groceries. And what do you do with those plastic bags? Throw them away. Yeah. What we do is keep them in a drawer, but at the end of the day, we use them to put trash in there and we throw them away. At the end of the day, they're going in the trash and we're throwing them away. So what I do when I go shopping for clothes or shopping for groceries, I have bought reusable bags. I have bought reusable bags. They're not plastic. Also Aldi's has those. The grocery store Aldi's, they have those reusable bags. That is a grocery store that is environmentally conscious about plastic. So that's good. So yeah, those are the ways to reduce plastic. So what you have learned and what I have showed you in this presentation are the negative effects that plastic has on the environment, as well as yourself and your health. The benefits of switching over to non-plastic items and reusable items. And you've also learned how to switch over to non-plastic and reusable items. So, thank you for watching. I hope you have realized that switching over to non-plastic items and reusable items is so much more beneficial to you as well as the environment than keep throwing away all these disposable items. And here are my sources. Thank you.